Hi, Thumas, and welcome back, guys. You know, I feel like a lot of us, we're sick of living with shame. We're sick of living with guilt. I remember growing up, I felt a lot of shame. And I know that feeling of living with certain habits and things you're not really proud of. It makes you feel like you're going off the path. And I've realized that many of us, you could just call it sin. Like, many of us are living in this sort of sin. Too much sin causes you to run and hide. It causes you to start to die. And what I've realized is the way to get rid of that sin is to step into the light. When I say step into the light, what do I mean? Well, I mean you turn away from things that cause you shame. Things that make you want to run and hide away from people, from the world, and from God, from a presence and a peace in your life. And this shame, when it comes over you, it makes you not want to be seen. It makes you not want to take on more responsibility. It makes you feel like you can't do stuff, so you're stuck in this perpetual cycle of sin and fulfilling your lust and satiating your desires and this consuming pleasure. And it's a very tricky place to be, because it's like a hamster wheel. It makes you feel like your life does not have meaning. And so you kind of constantly look for ways to be disciplined and be better, but at the end of the day, you kind of find yourself falling back. And so the way to step out of sin is to simply step into the light. It's to be seen. It's to become strong. Because for me, just becoming stronger has given me a sense of God. Like, not just a belief, but a feeling. Like, to actually feel God. It says in the Bible that the body is a temple. And I believe that as you make yourself a temple, as you have righteous living, as you step into the light and you take care of the temple and you don't have sin corrupting you, you make a room and a place for God to be. You make the body a temple, and that's where God can stay and begin to work in you and live it within you. So when I say I feel stronger, I mean that I feel God's presence, and I feel this peace that surpasses any of my own thinking about the future and my worries and concern. It passes all of that. This inexorable feeling of power begins to take over your life. And so you just don't have fear anymore. You know that things are going to work out. The light illuminates the path ahead of you, and that purpose is made clear for you because you're walking along the path and the purpose is made clear. And you feel the calling, you feel called what to do next. You feel what responsibility you need to take on. You feel unafraid to make decisions. Where when you're living in sin and when you're cowering away from life, it's very hard to commit to something. It's very hard to make a commitment and to make moves, because there's just fear of failing and not being able to make it. But when you have this presence in your life that comes from living righteously, from getting around other people, from being someone who is seen, to becoming powerful, to being helpful to other people, becoming a solid rock in other people's lives, all of those worries start to dissipate. And this feeling of God within you, working within you on a day-to-day basis, shining, that light in your life, illuminating the path ahead, that happens. And it's a beautiful thing. And it's what I believe a lot of men are seeking these days. And we're seeking that through self-improvement. We seek it to try to, improve ourselves, improve our bodies and our minds and our finances and whatnot. And it's all good. But I think the missing key is to realize that is that God aspect, is that there is a higher, something more, there's something greater that we don't even understand. And when you allow time to contemplate that, when you allow this peace to come into your life, when you keep your eyes on that God, on the bigger reality, the picture, then the power that you're going to feel is inexplainable. And it's an amazing thing for a man to feel. And it feels that life makes sense and has purpose and meaning, and that you're here for a reason. And so I think that's why we're called men. We're called to wake up every day. Remember, it says in the Bible that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. And so we can handle all this. And whatever you're going through, it's going to be all right. All right? Get out there. Make yourself strong. Take on more responsibility. Be seen by others. Step up to things maybe you're a little bit afraid of, Starting jiu-jitsu. Jumping on camera, making a video. Learning a new skill. Whatever it is, man. Going to the gym for the first time. Making some friends. Meeting a girl. Whatever it is, man, this is your life. All right? Hope you guys have a blessed day. Hi, Thumos.